Alright, it's that time once again for another Isle of Conquest, July the 22nd, 2025. Looks like we got about half the raid from AVN up in the house. See a couple names over there on the alliance that we recognize there. Should be a decent fight. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. It would have been a better fight if Blizzard could actually get matchmaking proper. The alliance got 2 healers, 1 tank. We have 5 healers and 2 tanks, it looks like. So, I don't know. They're going to do a bunch of changes here, and they're going to block a bunch of add-ons and stuff in combat. But are they going to address the elephant in the room? Are they going to make Battlegrounds more fair by actually having the appropriate amount of healers and tanks on both sides? I don't see them doing that because they haven't said one word about PvP for the next Midnight expansion. We are taking them out here. Let's get them down. Oh, they got more HKs than us so far. We're not doing too great. Maybe we can pull this one back, though. They don't have a bunch of people on the flag. We got to get those warlocks away so they cannot get anybody ported. There's Taco up there on the Shaman demo lay. I totally forgot about demo lay, to be fair. Most of his tunes all have the word taco in it. We're still pushing them away. I think we're okay now. We started getting the better end of the team fight here. Looks like Alliance have taken every other node on the map, though. They got a tap on absolutely everything. We get the hanger, though. Got it tapped. Got them wiped. Chased down the last few stragglers. And let's see what happens. Their team is not completely full. It's missing 1 player. There are a couple that are still in the mess that are not showing up on Battleground enemies just because it cannot update in combat. Another thing that Blizzard has wrong, right? Why can you not read the Battleground score in combat? What deal does that make to the game? How does that make the game bad? I don't know. It just seems totally idiotic in my point of view. You check someone's stats in combat. I mean, who really cares, right? It's all on the scoreboard. Chasing a few more down the hill. We have the quarry. We're holding refinery just in case. We know most Isle of Conquests end in a turtle match whenever you're seeing premade versus premade these days. Alliance did backfill 1 more healer, so they got 3 now instead of 2. We'll see what happens, right? Paladin is going to go down here, though, right? There's the bubble. I'm going to have to get out of here. I got to trinket that Hajj. I'm not going to sit that for sure. He's going to run and glide her away. Okay, well, take it. Then they got a few more that are rushing up this hill. The mage is about history. Looks like Netherwalk for the Demon Hunter. We lost the refinery. You usually tend to lose refinery whenever Alliance have docks just because their staging area to hit that west gate over there is right there. So they obviously, once the glaives are down, they're going to head all the way up to that refinery to reclaim it. So far, they are ahead of us in points. We're closing the gap slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. Gonna glide her down here and take out this demo. It's pretty much history already. By the time I got there, it only needed a couple taps. Can we take out the pally? Nope, there's the divine shield once again. I still have my shield this time. I'm gonna run up to the top of the hill just to make sure they're not bringing anybody else up. Paladin's gonna go down though. Perfect.
2 hours later.
Now, this is where the real fun starts, right? The East Gate's down. Alliance are in their base turtling with 3 healers. Might be able to push in there. I mean, it depends really how it goes, right? Obviously, your team composition does affect what you can and can't do inside this match in the turtle. They're all committed to this turtle right now. Look at that, though. We got their gate down, and they're still beating us in points because they held some of that quarry and refinery a little bit longer than we did. We have refinery right now, but it looks like we had someone just taken out at refinery. Probably need to go get quarry, though. We want to hold some resource nodes. We got a few kills we can get outside here. The gunship is around. It's trying to use it to clear the courtyard, but the courtyard is so big, you can pretty much just spread out and not even have to worry about it. They might get 1 or 2 HKs from the gunship, but it really doesn't matter by the end of the day. You just spread out and you don't get hit with everybody at the same time. You should be fine. Now it's time to go get some resources. Cap, refinery, and quarry. Demon Hunter's history here. Blinded him. Lights out. Looks like we got a tap on the docks as well. Now we have the quarry. Gonna try to do something with the siege here. Let's see if we can get anywhere in range. Sometimes, man, you can just keep the siege below the tower and farm some HKs too. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, whenever you're doing a mass turtle, you need to get as many HKs as possible. Keep that siege right around here. Oh, watch out for the tree. There we go. Get some kills. Just come on out. Pick your little head around that doorway there. Yeah, sometimes you can shoot through the wall too, so be careful. You want to make sure to try to hit against that wall too. We might be able to push in a little bit further here. I don't like it, man. Bringing the siege this far in could be bad news. Looks like they got a lot of them rezzing though. Oh man, don't rush right into them. That's the problem, right? You don't ever take the siege right there near that graveyard just because they're immune inside that bubble. There's no reason to bring it over there, so we know for next time. Always drive the siege engine away from the bubble. Now they had a few come up to try to take Hanger. Kitty Purry. We should be able to get this kill. And it's going to be easy to hold this. They only sent one. Looks like they sent Kitty by herself there. Lights out. Loot all the bodies. We have Refinery. Glidering in on top of them. Grabbing some bombs. Yeah, buddy. Let's just go into the boss room, I guess. I should hit freedom here. Why did I not hit freedom? Because they're monk rings anyway. I'm going to use lay on hands. They got a few of them that are going into their boss room now. We're going to see if we can get a little bit of fight inside the boss room. We have a little bit of a lead going right now. I don't know. They have two in here. Let's just go all in on the boss, man. Might as well. What's the worst that can happen? We get wiped and then the score's about even again? Pretty much, right? You don't know if you don't try. We got people all up in the boss room now. Mage is blocked. We got to get their monks down. I'm history here. Can I get a battle res? Anything? Come on, type it out. Nope, not going to happen. Yeah, sometimes, man, it's just too much going on in the heat of the moment. They got a lot in here, though, right now. They'll catch up a little bit, of course. We have still gotten Refinery. We need to hold that quarry, though, too. I'm just kind of watching the fight right now, but doesn't look like the battle res is going to come. I'm trying to hold out just in case it will be here, but looks like I'm waiting for almost nothing. They have too many in here, and doesn't look like we're going to get that battle res. And the boss is still way high in health. We got the boss down to, what, 10%? That's all right. Rested Hanger, hit mid and Refinery. Yeah, pretty much. They're going to send some down to Quarry now just because we've reclaimed it. We still got a pretty good lead considering we just wiped their base. Obviously, we're going to do this farm all the way to 0 if we have to. Take out the DK here. Goodbye. We're good. No one's guarding Refinery. I don't like that. You always should keep at least 1 or 2 there. We have some people over at docks. Are they farming over there? Are they just killing vehicles? I don't know. It's actually good for us to just hold Workshop and Hangar right now. That way we can hold pretty much Refinery and Quarry. If they ever send any glaives up here, we'll have people already at Refinery. I'm going to go ahead and take out this DH. Oh, the DH got destroyed there. Holy shit. Reclaim the Refinery. Keep getting our reinforcements, and let's go. They have taken Workshop, but we took it back. Now they're bringing a catapult over. They're going to try to launch someone in our base and run bombs. You better hurry if you're going to launch. Oh, too slow. Let's see if we can take out the Mage. Paladins are doing okay against Mage, right? Because you got a few things you can do to mitigate against spell damage. And you can kick their polymorph or stun them or blind them or whatever. I had some help, though. Now they're bringing their glaives. They want to try and get a gate down. If they get a gate down, they're almost back in this game with score, right? The gates count for 50 points the very first time you actually get it. Finish the glaives, though. Don't give them any hope. Lights out. Take out the Demon Hunter. I'm going to bubble here and go after the Mage, of course. Mage is hitting up from afar. The DK still got pretty good life left, too. I don't have any way to interrupt right now. I did have Blind, but I'm not going to waste Blind on a Scorch, right? Now we can go ahead and take out the DK. The DK, you can stun them whenever they do not have Icebound Fortitude, so you got to watch for that. It was off cooldown. I could have used it there. Looks like I'm probably going to need it more here on the Demon Hunter anyway. I got Bop, so I'm going to use Bop and run. Might as well get that rocket, let him chase. He did not interrupt, so I got away clean. Back up to hangar. They said they had somebody coming up. It was just a tank, maybe? I'm going to go and run ahead of the Divine Shield. Now we got a stun for him. There it is. Pop off, finish him, lights out. 127 to 207 is the score. They sent a shit ton to the quarry now. Now they assaulted it. Man, I just barely missed that. So close. Got destroyed on the flag. Come back again, man. If at first you don't succeed, try again. We got a lot of people here at quarry. They've capped refinery as well. They're trying to take both resource nodes because they see that we are definitely gaining with those points. It may not seem like a lot, but 1 point every 30 seconds from both resource nodes, it adds up. Especially if the match lasts, 80 minutes, then that's 160 reinforcements if you hold it the entire match. We're cleaning them up here, though. There's not a whole lot left. They have a Paladin, looks like a Warlock, and the tank just got knocked into the water. Finish him off. The tank's back up here, right? Yeah, it looks like it. We can take out Genesis, though, as soon as the dispersion's gone. The priest will be history. I can't jump. Sometimes, man, the jump button just does not work. We're going to reclaim the quarry. We got a team that's going to check out refinery now. We got a shit ton of rogues, man. They're all near our base and taking out glaives. Staying on top of that is key for sure. Most of the time you see rogues in these big team fights and you think, they don't do a whole lot. I've seen some rogues do some very good AoE damage, but the survivability is not great if you don't have a dedicated healer for sure. Finish off this one. Now we can take out the Feral Druid. Feral is definitely OP for sure. We should still be fine. No, I think I can stay alive. Yep. And I'll take the killing blow. Got people still looking at refinery. They got refinery. We're up by 100 points now, though. Keep this momentum going, and we just farm them to 0. We have a team that's outside of their base. Now we're going to push in one more time just to see what happens, right? Finish off the mage. We're fighting them pretty close to their graveyard. You got to get a little bit further away just because, like I said, they can sit and hide inside that immunity bubble and just go to town on you, right? We have taken refinery back. That's good news. Now let's finish off the Paladin. Paladin stun. Dead. We already capped the graveyard. Nice sneak cap on that graveyard, man. We had so many people fighting by the east gate there that they just let the damn graveyard get tapped. Perhaps we'll get a boss kill in this one after all. Finish off the hunter. Let's get a full wipe on him. I got knocked. I'm going to use a glider to get back in. I'm staying close to the flag. I'm not going to make that mistake to run too far away from the flag. Got to watch it at all times because you never know when they're going to have somebody sneaky over there capping it. Here goes their tank over to the flag now. This hunter's history. Oh, no, not quite. So close, man. Going over this way. Trying to stay alive. Going to use the LOS around the corner here. Popped off as many cooldowns as I could. The heals I got. The Goliath's face is not going to cap for 10 more seconds. We need people over here on this flag. Run some bombs. Nice heals. Thank you for that. Stay alive. We're going to have this graveyard. It's going to cap very soon. There it is. Soon, right? Come on. There we go. Now we got the gunship overhead. Spamming the flag. Taking them out. We've got them wiped here. 57 to 176. We are definitely farming HKs here for sure. We may not be going for the boss just yet. Clean them up here. The boss's HP is not showing up in capping yet, so that means we have nobody fighting the boss. They are spawning over at the dock side, so we got to watch out for that. I think we're cleaning them up here, though. We should be fine. Get inside the base. I mean, we're trying, right? Finish off Fat Cat. Got him. I'll take the kill. Bring some bombs. You never know what's waiting for us inside. Take out the Warlocks first. Here's Taco. Nice game, man. This was such a good fight. It's probably one of the most memorable ILCs we had up until this point. We've had a lot more ILCs that have lasted even longer than this match. But hell, that just seems to be the way that things are going. Nobody wants to throw in the towel anymore. Everybody is giving it their all and playing the epic battleground to the finish, man. You got to love that whenever you can actually play and you can hit buttons and they actually do something and you're not lagged out by having 50,000 boomies on the team. Looks like the score bugged out. There it goes. Red Rum with the top killing blows. I went 22 and 4. Not too bad. Looks like Kane Prime for the top damage. Then was Red Rum and Rose, and for the top heals we had Rasta, Necro, and Kano. May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.